Yeah, so like animes be putting us on to different sciences and shit that we be taking for granted. Like, okay, so I'm gonna get into, you know, how in a lot of animes with ninjas, right? Or even not so, because I'm gonna reference Jujutsu Kaisen too. These people always find some type of hand sign to do, right? And oftentimes when they do the hand sign, they'll repeat the name of the technique they're doing, and we just think it looks cool and it's flashy or everything. Or you question like, okay, why the fuck does he have to announce the attack he's doing every time he does it? But I think what they're trying to show us is the science of mudras, right? Which I think comes from the Sanskrit word, or whether it derives from India, but um, in Japan they call them the Kujien, I believe. I might be mispronouncing that, but basically these hand signs are connected to different energies in your body, different energy centers, different chakras, so on and so forth. So when we see these characters use these hand signs, what they're really doing is using that to get in contact with a certain energy that they're trying to use. Now, especially in Naruto, because each hand sign in Naruto is correlated with a certain elemental style in the show. So it's showing you right there that these are connected to spirit in such a way. Even your hand, I think your thumb is void, index finger is fire, water, air, earth. I might be wrong, but each one of the five fingers represents an element as well. So another thing too to take into consideration is that every time they announce the name of the attack and they do the hand sign, what they're participating in is two facets of how to program the subconscious mind. There's three ways to program the subconscious mind. There's trauma, repetition, and symbolism. The hand sign is the symbolism, and them saying giant dragon jutsu is the repetition. And every time they say that, more and more they're able to do the jutsu that they're trying to do. Like, just look at Naruto when he first started with the shadow clones. Like, he didn't really know like how to do it and everything, and then boom, he was able to do like 100, 200, and over time he just kept getting better. And then he's able to do 1,000, and then 1,000,000 shadow clones, and every time it's just because he keeps programming the mind with these mudras and announcing what he's doing, and that's programming his mind. Now they did a study with a 21st century ninja, and they had him do his hand signs. And what they found, they tracked the brainwave data, and what they found was that the hand signs actually did uh, allow for his brain to go from beta to alpha state, and then to even deeper states beyond that. And sometimes we be like, well, the hand signs don't work. It's like they there's a thing, they don't work, but they do, because if you keep doing it, eventually your brain will take that association of the hand sign and say, okay, every time he does this, we're getting into a certain mode of thinking. So what those ninjas would do is they'd keep doing that hand sign over and over and over again until eventually it got to a point where their mind was able to understand that when I see this symbol, when I see this hand go like this or whatever else, it's time. It's go time. It's time for me to go into that different state of consciousness. And they were basically using this as a way to calm themselves down. And there's lots of talk of them using it for different powers such as like levitation and teleportation and things like that. But I don't know how deep that goes. But one of the things they were able to study practically was that they were able to change their brain waves with these hand signs, and were able to go into deeper states of consciousness with these hand signs. So anime be putting us on, man. You gotta really fuck with anime and start thinking about it from a deeper light, like for real.